Hi, it's me, the baller. Today's video, my debut video on this channel, we're gonna do a review on the Ning UY Sonic 7. Traction on the Ning Sonic 6. Since I mainly play outdoors and out right in front of my house in the asphalt road with a hoop. I got a Walmart and that. Traction is actually really good. For outdoor use, I give it a 10 out of 10. Like most shoes. But indoors, I'll probably give it a 9.5 out of 10. You do have to wipe, as I learned to when I was at my paddock, to kind of look like a dusty court. But even then, like it takes quite a while, almost forever, for you to really like slip out. And even then, it might not be as bad. I feel like if it's dusted, but yet the court's still pretty tacky, it'll be a better result. But on a clean court, it did extremely well. That's for sure. And yeah, but since I play mainly outdoors, traction will be a 10 out of 10. Moving on to cushion. The cushion on the Sonic 6 is actually really nice. Overall, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Even though it does bottom out a little bit. Thing is that, like, at first it's extremely soft. Not even playing basketball, like walking around and that, it's extremely soft. You feel your foot sinking, especially more towards mainly the heel and a little bit in the midfoot. It feels kind of normal, but a tad bit plush in the forefoot. But it does bottom out, unfortunately. But it's even that, so it's not really that soft anymore for casual use. But basketball, you still feel it being a little bit firmer, but still, I say it's a lot real nice compared to like Under Armour's and most Nikes and most Adidas shoes. Therefore, the cushion unit will get a solid 10 out of 10 for like the first when you first get it, and then like, but overall, since it does bottom out, my experience, like an 8.5 to 9 out of 10. 8.5 to 9 out of 10, yeah. Moving on to the materials on the shoe. The materials on Amazon where I got it features, it's in mono yarn or textile, but it feels more like a nylon mesh, which I actually enjoy really nice. And it's a really silky yet strong, and once you break it in, because it is a little stiff at first, since according to Amazon and the website, it does say it's reinforced with TPU, but once you break it gets really soft. It feels, for nylon mesh, is really strong yet extremely soft once broken in. And the more you wear it, probably breaks in even more, so it gets even softer. Which, because of that, I have to give the materials for durability, comfort, and just the premium feel. I'll probably get a 9 out of 10. And at its lowest, probably an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. That's how nice, to me at least, the materials are. Moving on to the fit on the shoe. The fit of the shoe, from what I know, last time I checked my shoe size, I was like a 10.5, probably 11 now. At first I was actually knowing that typically they could run long and wide, since I have a real, like, stupid narrow foot and skinny foot. I was worried that, like, it will not fit. It will be really wide and long, but it actually fits extremely nice at a 10.5, which I was really happy of. But because of my circumstance, I don't know if you should go down outside, half the size, true to size. From what I've heard, it varies as well. So if anything, try it on. If anything, if it doesn't fit you, you know more or less what your shoe size is. But if anything, the two main things I heard on YouTube was either go true to size or down half a size, and that's basically it. But because of that inconsistency, I have to get the fit. Even though for me it's really nice, in my own personal experience, it's actually a 10 out of 10 because that's how nice the fit is. But overall, I have to probably give a 7 out of 10 because of being inconsistent to people's feet overall. So yeah. Moving on to support and lockdown. Support, like lateral containment support, was really nice, and lateral stability was really nice. I'll definitely give it a 10 out of 10. And if anything, if you see the video, probably for the most part agree with me. But just like, by the time this recording, I haven't really seen this video. But from like when I'm playing, I feel extremely stable, which is crazy since I should wear ankle braces. I really don't, because I have really weak ankles, but this shoe's actually stable. And for lockdown, that's, to be honest with you, at first lockdown, I had a good amount of heel slippage, but when I adjust the laces, the top eyelets, when I put the laces more inward, like instead of, cause originally, like most shoes, they go like this. Let's say let's say this is the tongue here, the shoe went like that, but then because of that, that's why I had the heel slip. So when again, this is the tongue more in this area, more in like this area where you probably see, I had to adjust it more in towards the tongue to get a good lockdown fit. Because of that, I might have to give it 7.5 out of 10. But once you adjust the laces, the lockdown is good. But you know, to get a really good score in this case, in my opinion, I feel like most people might want lockdown to be without adjusting the laces, like, great right away. So that's why I have to give it that low of a score. But it's not bad when it's actually really good once you adjust the laces. Just that heel slippage, not the worst, but it's pretty noticeable. But yeah. Moving on to where are we? Moving on to the ventilation. The shoe ventilation, I do get sometimes my feet does get hot. That's really when the shoe's horribly ventilated. But in this case, I'll say the ventilation in the shoe's average. I'll say it's pretty average, which is a good thing. Which is not bad, meaning that overall I might get like, I don't know, like a 5 or a 7.5 out of 10. Which for me, that's like, it's hard to describe average. How will you guys score average? Let me know in my next video, the second video on this channel. But personally, for me, I'll probably give it, because of how I'm currently ranking it, I might give it an 8.5 out of 10. That's like, for now, that's a score, that's the average. But let me know in the comments how will you rank from average to good to elite. And then from the other side, average to not that good to pretty bad, and if anything, real bad, horrific, aka horrific, horrendous in that. So yeah, but for now, I'm gonna rank it an 8.5 out of 10, because that's for the current rankings average. The aesthetic, and for me personally, I like the aesthetics of the shoe. It looks pretty sick. Although, if it had a swoosh, it would have been a lot nicer than what it is. But you could, in some ways, you could kind of tell it feels like some ink, like it has some like detailing to that. Since this is a Chinese shoe, Ning is a Chinese shoe company. This is a Chinese basketball shoe. It's I like the aesthetics. I'm not being biased because I like China, but like I personally like the aesthetics. It's pretty good. A little higher, I would rate it like a 9 out of 10, if anything. So yeah, aesthetics is gonna get a 9 out of 10. Heel to toe transition on the Ning Sonic 6 low is gonna be really good, real nice. There's not a lot of compression externally but since the foot does sink in a little bit even after it kind of bottoms out. But even if you don't feel any more sinking, like the heel is pretty curved, so it's really not gonna be like clunky or barely clunky at all. So your transition is gonna get I'll say an 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 or 8.5 out of 10. And currently, and its price. This shoe's about €1, just to let you know. But you could I was able to find it about a month or two ago at Amazon for around like $60. It was $60 and free shipping on Amazon. It was actually really nice, and I like the price for how good the quality of the shoes. That's just amazing. To be honest, all very amazing. So yeah, I enjoy it. Thank you. I just enjoy the qualities. That's good. That's really good, actually. So yeah, I think it's worth your money. It's worth your money a lot, actually. So yeah. If anything, stay in school, don't do anything bad, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to. And if you dislike it, all opinions are accepted. But just to let you know, by the time this video is recording, YouTube's guidelines are pretty strict, so don't go too far. I really don't care personally. I don't care personally in the sense that, like, if it's your opinion, even death threats, I really don't care that much. Well, I would take pretty seriously, obviously, but like, you know, I'm just starting. I don't think that's that time yet, but just to let you know, don't go out. If anything, if you take it too far, you don't have to worry about me. You have to worry about YouTube and out of the recording of this video. So yeah, but besides that, dislikes and comments that like negative comments or positive comments, like or dislikes, and the subscribe button. Even if you don't want to subscribe because you don't like me, that's appreciate. In some ways, that's actually appreciate. I accept that because everyone has their own opinion. So yeah, baller, the baller. Peace out.